Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be doing loaded baked potatoes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all, so starting off with all the ingredients that you're gonna need to complete your fully loaded baked potatoes. I have here some jumbo bacon potatoes. We are gonna do two kinds of baked potatoes. We're gonna do beef, which is like steak potatoes, and then we're gonna do chicken. So of course I have a package of this carne piccata meat. Basically it's extra thin beef, like steak meat kind of. Also have a package of chicken breast here, and here for the toppings that we're gonna kind of load our baked potatoes with. We have some mild cheddar cheese, real bacon pieces, some sour cream. Also have some Land O'Lakes olive oil and sea salt butter. I'm using this red cooking wine, y'all. Since I'm using beef, I love to use this, especially when I'm cooking any red meat or any beef. It gives it so much juiciness and flavor. This is really good. I also have some minced garlic. We also going to be using some Tony's Creole seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning, parsley flakes, and some complete seasoning. We have some vegetable oil and salt and pepper. So y'all know I'm all about flavors. So of course I'm going to be using the salt and pepper for our outer skin of our potato. I'm going to rub our potatoes with the vegetable oil and add salt and pepper right before I bake them in this pan. So of course you're going to need a large baking pan and a pan or two to cook your meat. And lastly, you guys, I have some green onion. I didn't have any chives, so we're going to use the green onions as a topping as well. And also have a small piece of ginger. Y'all know I'm all about my ginger and garlic. Ginger is definitely a strong ingredient, so I won't be using too much of that. It won't be overpowering, but it definitely will be a great addition for our steak meat. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. All right, y'all, so off camera I used the vegetable oil and I rubbed our jumbo baked potatoes, and I also added salt and pepper on the outer skin layer of our baked potatoes. So here in this pan I have the beef meat, and I also have 2 large chicken breasts. So first we're going to start off by adding in our seasonings. Right here I have some Tony seasoning, and I do have my heat at medium-low. Next we're going to go in with some complete seasoning. And also some parsley flakes. Next, I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Take a fork, and you can also poke holes in your baked potatoes while your oven is preheating. I have my oven preheating now, but once it gets to temperature at 350, I will then place those in the oven and start the cooking process for those. But in this pan, we've already seasoned our steak meat with all of our seasonings. And next, we're just going to move over with our chicken breast. I'm going to use the same seasonings that I use for my steak meat for my chicken breast. All right, y'all, so we have our chicken breast fully seasoned, and I have it at medium heat. And over here, I have our steak meat. It's almost done, so at this point, y'all, remember the ginger root that I showed you guys earlier in the video? I'm going to take maybe like a teaspoon of that ginger and go ahead and dump that in there. And take some of our Montreal steak seasoning and add that as well. And you guys can season to your liking, but these are all the seasonings and flavors that I'm using for our loaded baked potatoes. But you guys can use any type of seasoning that you want. After that step, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and add in some red cookie wine. Now this step is optional, you don't have to add this. But I'm definitely going to add this because any type of beef meat that I cook, I like using red cooking wine. All right, y'all, so here where we at, our beef meat is fully cooked. Also, I cut up our chicken breast in small cubes, and I also laid out all of our toppings that we're going to be using to load our baked potatoes. So right here, y'all, these potatoes looking a little crazy, but trust the process. So once I hollowed out the potatoes, I then placed those in a bowl, and in this bowl I'm going to be adding my olive oil with sea salt and also some parsley, some salt and pepper, and we're going to give this a nice mix, and then we're going to load it back into our potatoes. But I already did 3. I'm also going to do the other 2 off camera. So once I do that, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so once I added in my potato filling back into the potatoes, I did went ahead on and added some shredded cheese on top and placed those back in the oven at 375 for maybe like 4 minutes until our cheese is melted. So now the last step is go ahead. So our last step will be to add all of our toppings and our meat. All right, y'all, here's the finished product. Our fully loaded baked potatoes. Y'all, one of these was just enough. So flavorful and delicious. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. All right, y'all. Bye.